I'm setting out to prove that dieting doesn't have to be hard if you prioritize low-calorie dense foods. So to take it a step further, I'm gonna be dieting for 2 weeks on my favorite treat, Dunkin' Donuts. Not only am I gonna be eating donuts, but I'm gonna be eating 2 of them a day, consisting of 1/4 of my calorie intake. But if I can eat 1/4 of my calories from pure sugar, then I don't see why anybody wouldn't believe that they can lose weight with calories in versus calories out. And here's how I'm gonna do it.
First, I have to find my starting body weight, which turned out to be 213.2 pounds. I'm going to restrict my calories to 2,200 calories a day, which is about 600 calories less than I maintain at. And on top of all that, I'm going to make sure I hit 15,000 steps a day, which is 5,000 more than I normally do. In order to maintain my calorie deficit while being satiated, my other meals for today are going to look something like this. Since I'm going to be doing this for 2 weeks, I figured I'd show you what it looks like a full day of eating. So we're going to start off with breakfast. And I'm going to include this regular plate for size comparison because I use a extra large plate. But it's a lot of food, trust me. It is around 12 o'clock and I'm on my way to the gym. So we're going to stop and get the suspects in question, the Dunkin' Donuts donut. Typically I do this right before the gym so I can fuel my workout, give me some motivation to actually hit it hard. So let's get the donuts.
Go ahead, what's your order?
Can I get a large iced coffee with 8 Splenda and then a Boston cream donut?
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Alright, that's gonna be $4.83.
Thank you.
Want a creamer tonight?
No.
Alright.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good one.
You too.
They were like, yo man, don't you normally get hot coffee? Not today. It is 80 degrees outside today. Alright, here's our suspect in question. I put 340 because they vary in size, so I never know what I'm gonna get. I think the standard is like 320. I put 340 just so I'm sure. It's better to overestimate than underestimate. And I got me a large iced coffee with 8 Splenda, and that's it. And it's really good. You should try it. It's perfect. I used to be a huge fan of creamer until I realized how calorie dense it is and unnecessary it is. Give it a shot. Try at least like 1 cream. If you're a big cream guy, try like low cream and more Splenda and see what happens, because that sugar and creamer will make this thing like 400 calories more than the donut. So well, that's dusted. Then for dinner, we're going to have a large salad. It's my very large bowl. Some salad with some poppy seed dressing, which is pretty low calorie. Some tomato sauce, and then a big 500-gram omelet. And then for dessert, I'm going to have this farm-crafted peach sherbet. I don't know how to say it. Sherbet, sorbet. This whole thing, it's like ice cream, but this whole thing, 70 calories. And I thought Halo Top was like a really good choice for desserts. This is amazing. This is fantastic. So that's 70 calories, and I might have some strawberries along with it. But that's pretty much how the day's going, and I'm not hungry, and I can have this and Dunkin' Donuts. Hopefully you guys can get some ideas from this, and if you're not trying to eat donuts every day, then you can probably get a good understanding of how you can lower your calories while eating quite a bit of food. It has been 2 weeks of eating donuts every day. I gotta say, I got tired of the nut. The donut. Mainly because I knew it was such a high calorie dense food. I've lived my life for the past year eating only low calorie dense foods, and I've got acclimated to a certain volume of food. So knowing I'd have to lower that volume in order to put up with the diet made me a little bit antsy. But that's just because I eat so much normally. A normal human being like my father or my sister who I've been coaching with weight loss, eating their normal amount of food, which is typically high calorie dense, them switching a couple meals to low calorie dense foods is going to not only increase the volume substantially, but give you room to spend those calories elsewhere on high calorie dense foods like desserts and donuts. Now I know you guys are waiting for the results, and I gotta say, pretty happy with it. In 2 to 3 weeks, I was able to drop from 213 to 214 pound range to the 208 to 209 pound range while eating donuts. I think that's pretty good. I mean, it's like a pure sugar for a quarter of my calories, and I was still able to do that. So I think this is a great example of how effective counting calories can be. And not only that, but how tasty and flexible it can be if you do it right. Make sure you subscribe and comment what I should do next. And as always, be conscious of your calories.